Hey YouTube, it's 2T. It's only frickin' Tales of the Booter.
I'm the storyteller, and my stories must be told. I have many stories, tales for both the young and old. I have many voices to describe many places. Many names have I, and many faces.
Might want to switch off for them. Right. Do this one on like a junk stall. I will say this, them that have been booting will know what I'm on about. Boxes of shit. Two youngish lads actually. I'm sure it's house removal, or like I said before, it's probably tip people. But they had a load of VHS tapes, and I could just see on the spine this, you know, it says Amiga. So I went a bit closer and I just looked at it. I thought, well, that's quite unusual. Actually, at 50p. I don't know if it's worth anything. I don't know if it's any good, but I've just thought. Amiga Format presents Get the Most Out of Clarissa. I'd love to get the most out of fucking Clarissa, I'll tell you. So I'm guessing Clarissa's some sort of animation program. Improve your Amiga, yeah, Amiga animation. Fucking Jesus Christ, can't even talk. The older VHSs. Yeah. I don't know. Stop buying shit. Toot, stop buying shit. Can't help it. Bit of gaming. Let's balance. Let's resume the balance. There was this, yeah, the lady and the husband. A lot of bike stuff. And I just asked, have you got any game? Thinking they ain't gonna have any. She said, yeah, we've got loads. Oh great, she said Xbox. I was like, okay, great. Thinking, I don't know why, I was just in that stupid frame of mind. Oh, like OG Xbox, always worth a look, you never know. You know, some, because there's still some titles I wouldn't mind owning just to have, like Conkers. And oh, it's all in the back, it's all in here, it's going to take us age to find it. She opened the door, and then there was a 360 box, and she went, oh, this is on. And he went, no, the 360's in there. And I said to him, oh, the 360 games, and he said, yeah. I said, don't worry. I said, I'll probably pop back, because I'm not overly fussed with 360. Yeah, there's some that's still worth a money. You can get some CX, you know, trading and stuff, but I just couldn't be bothered. And I told Lewis about this guy, because I was going to go there after pointed out the trader bloke. But when I went back the second time, literally another fellow lizard, he was buying a lot, bought the job lot. I didn't see what they were, but anyway. But on their table, they had a few retro bits. And there was a box, which I think they'd inadvertently brought, which he swiftly chucked back in the car to his husband, and I couldn't get to have a look in it. But obviously they must have had, or still have, I don't know, some other retro type stuff, because I picked up an Amiga game, which is, and I tell you what, I thought at first this was just the original Lotus. It's a quid, right? But I'm getting it back and having a look at it properly. It's actually the trilogy, which there ain't many online, so it's a Lotus trilogy. I mean, Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge 2 is absolutely fucking one of the best soundtracks. And I mean, Amiga's got some absolutely belting fucking musical scores in it. But yeah, it's all pretty all baggied up still and everything. I can't help buying Amiga games when I see them. You can't leave them there. But she had a Spectrum book, which I've got anyway. I've got the manual and something else. So obviously, you know, clearly they were, you know, there's something there, but they didn't have the rest of it. So, just that. Right. Where do we go next? We shall. Oh, I'll do this one. So this guy, I'd seen him there before selling stuff like last year, and he had a box of PC games. This time, like just the usual fodder, you know, Warhammer shit and stuff like that. I started looking through the box just in case. I asked him if he got any more other game stuff, and behind him there was some like cords and stuff. There wasn't anything great. But within the other box, I was lucky I checked, there was a wallet. And on opening the wallet, there was all loose disc PS1 games. So I started flicking through them. It's just like Driver, just shit, fucking Tomb Raider shit, wrestling shit, you know, that kind of stuff. And then, so I was going back to front, and I got to the front, and I found two. I thought, I think I might have the boxes for these, even if I haven't, I'm having them. So how much are the loose discs? He went 50p each. Like, right, I'm having these fuckers. So for £1, I've got a loose Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back Platinum, and the OG Crash Bandicoot. So obviously he scrawled his name on it. I said, "Is it Adam?" And he went, "Well, A. Cox." He went, "No, it's Alex." And said, "Oh, I went to boarding school, so you have to write your name on everything." I thought, well, that's fucking coming off with a bit of IPA, boy. Hey? Old Snooty. Lord Snooty at the Beano. I just watched the first half of Man United against Sunderland. Fucking Jose Mourinho. Fucking hell. Special one. Mourinho. Although the old Swede Eddie scored a good goal. Wow, Steve will appreciate that. Anyway, right, moving. Oh, actually, shit. Two things I forgot here. I've just looked at the pile, which is probably the find of the day. Actually, there's a couple of good finds. I'm talking complete BS. Right, I'll do these ones first. A couple of Polish lads, really nice actually. Sound lads they were. Really polite as well, and asked me if he had any games. And I went, yes. My very bad Russian Slavic accent. I have the PS2. I was like, oh, alright, have a look. And he pulled out a big fucking whacking great box. I thought, come on. And there was a bit of a mishmash, bit of PS3, bit of PS2, and other stuff. And he had the fat PS2 in there, and he wanted £30, which is no, you know, I can get a tenner. I can get a tenner for a loose battered PS2, right? So I'm not paying 30 quid for a working one, so no point. But I looked through the games, and I just sort of said to him, even before I picked any games, how much are they? He went, well, the PS2, it's £1 each. I stopped doing that now. But the other ones vary. So I picked probably the two best PS2, and then another one which is just purely trade fodder. So the fodder is the obligatory Mario Kart. Holy shit! That's quite nice. So I've got two Mario Karts. Bonus! And Chris will know what I'm doing with that from not Team Chav. The band formerly known as Team Chav. Don't. You know what when I say don't. But anyway. Quite nice. I think that was a nice little bonus. But the two PS2 games I've got these. It's trade fodder, or they'll just go to the show, and they're cracking games as well. Beyond Good and Evil, and Baldur's Gate. What was I going to say? Yeah, because he had a couple of Harry Potter ones, and it had obviously the Polish writing on it, and I had a bit of laugh and a giggle with him. I said, These are in English, ain't they? You know, sort of joking around. He said, yeah, the English. But I say, nice lads, nice, polite lads. Before I left, he still had the PS2 there. I mean, pointing out the Wii, there was a woman there, and she had a nice bundle of Wii game, like some of the Lego ones. She wanted like £4 or £5 each, and she wanted like 40 quid for the Wii bundle, and then a mate on the same stall. And a smaller one, she wanted 35, and I thought, they're not going to get £35 for a fucking Wii. That's CEX prices. You're just fucking daft cows. Daft cows. You're not going to shift them. You're not going to shift them. pick this up. Excuse me. Purely fodder. I have got this system to play it on, but I'm not going to bother. She wanted a 5. I got down to £4. I think it's about £13. I think, I can't remember. Yes, £13. I think you can buy it for £20 from CX. Minecraft, the PS4. Absolute. And this was the second time round, Lewis. My old China. Yes, because we had a laugh and a giggle. He said that because when he found me, I was on the first bit. He went, "Oh, you won't just check if there's any more Super Nintendos there, will you?" I said, "You're too fucking right." I said, "That's going to haunt me now to my grave." But I think Lewis had left. I went back round and yeah, that was there, just on its own. So yeah, you know where that's going. Yeah, there was a stall there. Lad and his missus, fucking shit tons of books. I'm not kidding. It was fucking piles. I said to him, "You robbed the library." So these are all my mum's. Like I always just chat to people when I get bored anyway. I'm a bit weird like that. Talk, laugh, giggle. And I said, "Oh, actually," I said, "I was only after video games anyway." And I went to walk away, and the lad went, "I've got some." I was like, "Fucking hell, really?" He went, "Yeah." Pulled out a bag, emptied the bag, getting a right old mixture. Wii, PS2, PS3, PS4. So I said, "How much are they?" And he said, "Oh, I have to ask the missus." And she was a bit high on the prices. I think she's like £3 each. So I was like, okay, pick 2 out and said, "Oh, well, like these." She said, "A £5." I thought, okay, £5 is not bad. Actually, this game isn't worth as much as I thought, because I thought I'd be alright with this. I thought it'd be similar to Minecraft. I don't know if I might keep this. I don't know yet. But isn't there a different one of this? I can't remember now. There might be a different, newer version. It's Far Cry 4 limited edition. It's £2.50. I think it's about £4. It's only £4 trading at CEX. And one that's probably offset it all, so I think about double my money. Spyro the Eternal Night, which I think I've got that. I'm sure I've got Spyro. But they're quite not like nothing amazing. A bit to spin out and get a few tokens of CEX. And talking of CEX fodderage, this was not a bad one. I recognise this lady again from the previous year, so I kind of had an inkling she may have some games. And it's really weird because I said, "Oh, have you got any games?" She said, yeah, I've got some games. So I've just got to dig them out. So she pulls out 1, 2, 3, and it's like fucking sing star, and then some other shit. I was like, "Oh, okay." So is that it? She says, "No, I've got some other ones." And then she went round another side and found another fucking bag. I'm thinking, well, I asked you if you'd just get all the fucking games out. But the second pile was proved more, what do you call it? I don't know. Fruitful, bountiful. I don't know. Yeah, because they weren't like shit. But I picked these 2 out. I said, "How much are they?" And I think she said £4. I go, "Did you do the 2 for free?" She said, "Yeah." So this was a good buy actually. Sims free pets. So off to the X of the sea. Fucking hell, my beers. I think it's evaporating before me very eyes. Fucking hell. I'm still playing Zelda on the Switch, by the way. A side note for them that may or may not be wondering. But it does get, because I have to play in here. Well, I don't have to, but I do. So it tends to be at 9 hours in the week. I don't really play at the weekends. So yeah, it's only a couple of hours. I'm just like I say, I'm not fucking binging on it. Really enjoying it still. Anyway, right, the final gaming thing. He says, I'm just looking. Oh no, shit, where are they? Where have I put them? Oh, they're there. The final pickup that's gaming related. I tell you, like I said, it was a big old fucking booter today. Probably one of the biggest I've seen since I've been going. I thought it's just the weather just brought everybody out. And there's a lady there, and I tell you what, okay, for me she had the right idea, because I would say that, but she just wanted fucking shot of stuff. So she's out with a young lad. I said, "Oh, have you got any gaming stuff?" She said, "Oh yeah," and he was like, "I've got some Skylanders. I'm getting rid of my Skylanders," and he digs out this fucking shoebox. It is full of Skylanders. And I'm like, "Oh, So, oh, were they any good then? I briefly played Skylanders. I had a little chat with him about Skylanders. He was telling me like this, that, different. And I said to the woman, "Is that the only game stuff?" She said, "No, we've got some other stuff." And she went to go to the boot, and she's got kind of beckoned me over. And I looked. She was in the side of the door, and I looked from the back, and I could see this. I said, "Oh, you've got a DS there?" She said, "Oh yeah," and it was in like a fucking steamer box. And she went, "Oh, here they all are," like literally right there in front of her. So she pulls this box out. Anyway, in this fucking box there was a Wii with some games. The games weren't that good. I would have had the bundle if they'd been half decent, but I think she wanted something like 20 quid. But then on top of it was this slim PS2 with just a random SCART lead. And I sort of said to her, "Well, how much is that?" I said, "It's hardly got any wires." I said, "I'll have that." And the thing that I see at the back was a silver DS. And it's got Toy Story 3 in the back. Anyway, so that and the PlayStation were in this box. There was a PSP as well, a white one, but it was scratched to fuck, man. I was like, I can't be bothered with PSPs anymore. But then under the Wii games, there was another DS. So I sort of said to her, I said, "How much? What are you asking for these then?" And she went, "Oh," I said, there is no power with the PS2. There's no charge with these. There's no power in them." She said, "Oh, just give us £1 each." I was like, "Thank you very much." So £1, and £1 for the Slim. The Slim I can get 15 quid off my Asian mate. So, boom. These I've stuck some power in them. I haven't got any spare chargers. This one had a few. It's got one little scuff there, but they work. Powered them up. They work. God, look at my hair. It's all gone fuzzy. Look. Because of the heat. Yeah, so well happy. I'm hoping. I went to a CX. I can't remember if it was my local one or one where I work. And I'm sure they had some weird thing like, "Oh, we don't buy DSs now out of chargers." I don't know if that's just a store choice or nationwide, but I'm gonna fucking try them anyway. Right. That's it for gaming. So, a very tenuous link, which I mentioned about this game here. So there's a stall there, and I tell you what, the couple of blokes, I think they must have been brothers, I had a chat with them anyway. They were the reason why I went to the stall, because I've got like a passing interest in this sort of stuff, and it was like, "Come on over," this, you know, one of them people that shout out like they're selling fucking fruit and veg. And I sort of craned my neck over to the stall, and I started looking, and I've seen a few little bits. I thought, well, yeah, okay. Now, ordinarily, right, so if them that go booting, if you've seen this stuff, I bet you'd run a fucking mile, right? And I would have done as well a few years back. But partly due to my mate Minx 36 Craig, I've always got this inkling, always have a look. It's worth a look. And I'm talking about VHS tapes. Yes, remember them? And it's only because obviously I am no expert, but I kind of know roughly what I'm looking for. And so there's, apparently, I was there and there was another guy, so he knew what he was looking for, which is quite amusing. But they had fucking hundreds, like boxes of DVDs, boxes of VHSs and boxes of records. And obviously I was trying to get rid of these fucking boxes of DVD, I keep saying DVDs, videos, VHSs. And I sort of said, "How much are they?" He went, £1 a box. I went, "Well, I only want one or two." Well, it's £1. "What, for one?" He said, "Yeah." So he said, "You might as well buy the box." I see your logic there. I said, "But no, I'll be alright." So I was looking through for these, obviously, for them that may or may not know, always look for the uncertified horror movies. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that kind of stuff. Anything that's not got a certification on it could be worth money. And if you're only paying 10p, it's got to be worth a punt, right? But also, there's a weird underground market. And I think it might have been one of Minx's videos that he did, or someone else. Because there are people that collect the rental videos, and they put them up on the walls. It looks like a video shop. Again, back in the 80s. So anyway, long story short, I'm digging through these boxes of videos, VHSs. This other guy's doing the same, and I, when I was sort of near enough done, I sort of said, because I was giving the guy ones that I said I'll put them to one side. You know, I wasn't being weird with the guy, and he was sound enough to me. I said, oh, which ones did you get? And they're all horrors, which I had an inkling he was buying them. One of them was Prom 3, which I picked up because it was a bigger box. And I looked online just in case. I thought, oh, did I drop a bollock there? But I don't think so. The guy was probably buying it for himself. I don't know, right? But I picked up a few, and I thought, you know what? For the price they're selling them at, there's got to be something in it. So a few ex-rental ones, and I looked at this one and I thought, it looks, no fucker would have bought this. Right? It looks corny as hell. Fucking 1986. The elevator. It's not even a, like, it's just a drawing. Fucking hell. And then even the back. This movie is a thrill in the same style as the Towering Inferno of the Airport film, starring Roddy McDowall as the building manager of a 40-storey building, who along with 6 other people is unavoidably caught in a jammed elevator with a violent claustrophobic villain and someone who's got bad gas, i.e. they fart. No, didn't say that. Who has just robbed a wealthy businessman for 50 grand, blah blah blah. Anyway, fucking not going to read that. But I don't know if you can see it. Oh, Jesus Christ. But turns out someone's trying to sell this online for over a tenner. But I say it's the sort of thing that they would buy, people buy. It's bizarre because it's... I can't even get this fucking thing back in now. So it's not for everybody, I know it's not, which is why I sort of said them that didn't want to continue to switch off, but it's like 10p each or something. These ones, I can't remember these. Well, I don't remember these movies, but I remember these cases again in the video shop. And the big old bastard fucking boxes. When time ran out, even the fucking picture on the back's like, yeah, like you can see they're all rental ones. I mean, to be honest, a lot of the stuff they had, it wasn't the guy. So what they said was it was their brothers, or he said. So I only speak to one guy, but again, my assumption is the other guy there was his brother as well. He said they were all his brothers. But look at this, look. All-Star Leasing. Oh, shit like that. So yeah, they had fucking tons of them. But yeah, these big squishy, like soft plastic, bit like Neo Geo cases. And then Moonstruck with Cher and Nicolas Cage. Cher looks the same she says now. She's like fucking she's like margarine. She'd never go off. But you would do Cher back in the day, wouldn't you? You should have some ribs removed and stuff like that. But this isn't a new. That's a broken case. Slippery around wet. But yeah, it's quite an unusual clear see-through plastic, and this has got fucking, I don't know what this has got written on it. Fountain Flicks Video. Look that we got the numbers on there. It used to be on the shelves. A little bit of nostalgia just comes back, you know. So you're wondering, well, you said there's a tenuous links do. Fucking look at me, I'm fucking mountain here. So yeah, I bought the Star Wars trilogy. I don't remember seeing this one. I think I've got the gold boxed type one. But what attracted me to this one, it said, where is it? That one. So you see these ones, but it says on here, the original Star Wars available for the last time. So I do remember when George Lucas had the franchise, when he pissed about and did all the FX, you couldn't buy any other version other than that. So I'm wondering if that's what that meant then. I just thought, for 10p, someone's going to want that, ain't they? There's, you know, fucking hell, man. And then the other two, which they didn't have. They didn't have the third one. Return the Jedi in this form. I think it was opened. So I've got original Star Wars, which is a CBS Fox release, And Empire Strikes Back, still sealed in.
I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream, oh, to follow what it means. And I'm wishing on all the rainbows that I see. I'm wishing on all the people we've ever been. I'm hoping on all the days to come and days to go.
Obviously, Empire is on its way to being unsealed, but still thereabouts. Plastic's cracking. But yeah, I mean, these bring back so many memories. But yeah, Return Jedi was open, but that's a classic bit of artwork, that is, isn't it? God, I'm fucking hot. Oh, for fuck's sake! Before I go, 47.5 degrees in the Caribbean seas.
I'm going to Miami. But I heard the rainstorms ain't nothing to mess with, but I can't feel a drip on the strip. It's a trip. Ladies have dress full of your quip, and they be screaming out. So I'm thinking I'ma scoop me something hot in this South Summer rain gate melting pot. Hottest club in the city, and it's right on the beach. Temperature, get the it's about to reach 500 degrees in the Caribbean seas with the hot mommies screaming.
Right, before I turn into a complete fucking puddle. Take it easy, YouTube, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.